Coming up today, guys, we will have some spine mobility and strengthening work, and we will work our way through progressively challenging back bends. All you will need today is your mat. Hi guys, welcome to your back bends class. Thank you for joining me here on your mat today. When you're ready, we're going to get started over on our hands and knees with some cat-cows. So inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, scoop and round, press the floor away. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. And exhale, pressing into your hands, pressing into your shins and rounding your spine. Keep going like that. Inhale, really pressing the sternum or the chest forward. And exhale, rounding and pulling the belly button in, gazing to your navel. Inhale, breathing in as you extend. Exhale, scoop and round. We're gonna go for a couple more rounds like this, guys, really getting blood flowing through the spine, warming up through the torso. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, scoop and round. Inhale, looking forward. And exhale, scoop and round. Beautiful. Let's go one more like this. And then when you're ready, guys, we're going to press ourselves back to child's pose and then round forward and through. Drop our thighs and hips towards the floor, extend, and exhale, press our way back to child's pose. So round, come forward, drop the thighs towards the floor, open the chest into a swan position, and exhale, press back to child's pose. We're going to do this 5 more times. Again, here we're really warming up through the spine. Beautiful. Round as you come forward and then drop and wave forward into extension. Exhale, belly to spine, sitting hips to heels. Press the floor away as you round. Inhale, really think about opening through your chest as you come forward. Exhale, take your hips to your heels. Great. Really make this a wave-like motion. Trying to get as much movement in through your spine as possible. Round, come forward, make that extension as big as you're comfortable. Okay, so if you need to make it a little bigger or a little smaller, depending on how your body's feeling today, that's perfectly fine. Always listen and adjust according to what your body needs. And then when you're ready, guys, you're gonna lower yourself all the way down onto your belly. You're going to stack your forearms and place them underneath your forehead. And we're going to begin with a little thoracic extension. So just lifting the chest and lowering back down. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, lower down. You're keeping your forearms grounded here. Inhale to open. Exhale to lift. And the purpose of keeping those forearms grounded is so that we're really targeting the thoracic spine. And then when you're ready, glue your forearms to your forehead. Inhale, extend, and keep your forearms glued to your forehead. So now we're working strength into the thoracic spine as well as extending. So inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Really control this movement. Draw your belly in. Working the muscles of the upper back. Great. Lift. Pull your belly button in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Nice. And then you're going to take your hands wide, tent your fingertips. Inhale, press your way up to swan, and exhale, lower. So you're just pressing into your fingertips, opening through your chest and lifting your chin, and exhale, drawing the belly button in as you lower. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Remember to make this as fluid as possible. So again, really mobilizing the spine. Nice, you've got 2 more. Inhale, lift as high as you're comfortable. Exhale, belly to spine and lower. Inhale, wave and lift. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. And then from here, extend your hands overhead, lift your arms and legs. We're gonna swim. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift everything up, hold and lower. Take your hands in line with your shoulders, lift and press your way back to a child's pose, hips to heels. So just rounding out the spine after all that extension work. Beautiful, so a little bit of strengthening there, a lot of mobilizing, just giving your back a chance to release now. And then peel on up when you're ready into kneeling position. You're gonna put your hands on your thighs, inhale, open your chest, and exhale, scoop and round. Beautiful. Inhale, press the chest forward, lift the chin. Exhale, scoop and round. So this is our kneeling cat-cow. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull the belly button to the spine, pull a little bit through your hands, open up through the back body. Inhale, press your chest forward. Exhale, scoop and round. Inhale, moving through the pelvis as well here, guys. We want to get lots of movement happening before we start to come into those more intense back bend positions. And then come up through center. We're going to take our right hand up and overhead into a mermaid. So coming into some lateral flexion now. Inhale, center. Exhale, we're going to take our left hand up and over mermaid and center. Let's go 3 more on either side. Right hand up and over. Great. And center. Left hand, really reach to those fingertips. Drop your left hip down. Come back through center. Beautiful. Because you're kneeling, you can really press your hip down towards the floor as you side bend. So as the left hand lifts, drop your left hip. So you're increasing that side bend. As your right hand lifts, drop your right hip. Beautiful. Go 1 more either side, left hand. Nice. And then when you're ready, we're going to come forward with our legs. We're going to shuffle our way forward on the mat. Inhale, sit tall, and exhale, roll your way carefully down to your back. Take your hands out alongside your body, heels in close to your bottom. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, roll up to a bridge. Inhale at the top and exhale, melt down. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under. Squeeze and lift those glutes at the top and melt your spine back down. So again, we're articulating the spine. If you want to float your hands up to make this more challenging, you can. Remember to breathe as you bridge. 3 more bridges, and then we're taking a back bend. Exhale, peel on up to bridge, squeeze your glutes, and slowly melt back down. Inhale. Exhale, tailbone under, squeeze and lift, and melt your way back down. Beautiful. Exhale, belly to spine, tuck that tailbone, lift and squeeze, slowly roll back down. And then we're gonna roll up to the top of our next bridge. We're gonna hold, shuffle your feet in a little closer, squeeze and lift those glutes, and then take your hands, interlace them underneath your bottom, and shuffle your shoulders underneath your back. So shuffling your shoulders towards each other, and then press your knuckles into the floor and squeeze and lift your glutes. This is our first back bend. Okay, really make sure you're using your glutes here rather than your lower back. Press your knuckles and your forearms into the floor. Open through the chest and keep your chin tucked slightly here. Great. When you're ready, shuffle those shoulders wide, release your hands, back up to the ceiling and roll yourself down. Nice. Hug your knees into your chest, guys. Give yourself a little rock and roll. So that was our first back bend. We're going to rock ourselves up to seated now. Beautiful. Take your legs into diamond. So soles of the feet together, knees wide. We're going to circle the spine. So we take the chest forward, draw a big circle with our body in one direction. So we'll go circles to the left first. Make this as fluid as you like. So don't worry about what it looks like. This is really one of those movements that you feel out. It's about creating mobility, increasing blood flow. Again, those are our key things here as we make the back bends more and more intense. Great. Circle it forward, come over. Sitting up nice and tall and switch. We're going to circle to the right, head down to the side and all the way around. Beautiful. Big circles with the body. Move your head as much as you like. You can close your eyes here. Really tune into the body. Great. Go for 2 more, guys. And last one, big circle. Beautiful. Take a little pause in center and then roll your way up to seated. We're going to cross our legs, come forward onto hands and knees position here. And then when you're ready, step your right foot in between your hands, shuffle your left knee back, and then sweep your arms up, extending your spine in a low lunge. Squeeze your elbows together, reach back up and lower your arms. We're going to do this a couple of times. So inhale, reach up, extend your spine, bend your elbows down, reach up and reach back forward. Reach the arms up, bend your elbows wide, squeeze them together, reach them up and lower. Inhale, lift, reach down to goalpost, reach up and lower. So here again, guys, we're extending the spine, but we're also opening the hip flexors now to really get into our big back bends. Lift up, goalpost position, reach up, lower the arms. Nice. Press that leg back, sit into a quick child's pose, take a breath. Maybe add a little rock and sway, and we'll take it to the second side. So opening up into our right hip flexor, left foot forward, inhale, sweep the hands up, take your elbows down and wide, reach up and lower the hands. Inhale, lift up, squeeze your elbows wide, reach up and lower the hands. Great, that front knee should be aligned over your front ankle, guys. Goalpost, reach up and lower. Let's go 3 more. Reach up, extend, goalpost, reach up and lower. We're also waking up the muscles of the upper back here, guys, so really squeeze those elbows together. Those upper back muscles are going to help us weight bear when we press into our full back bend. Great. And lower. And then step your way back. Press into a child's pose. Take a breath. Coming forward now, guys, we're going to come up to kneeling. So all the way up, you're going to squeeze your glutes and press your hips forward. And then take your hands onto the top of your glutes, lean back, pressing your hips forward, belly in, into a modified camel. So squeeze your glutes, draw your belly in, make sure your core is on. Think about pushing your hips forward, opening your chest. And then when you're ready, stack up and sit your hips towards your heels, okay? And then we're gonna come forward and round it out with a child's pose. So that's our modified version of a camel's pose. If you're ready to take the second or the full variation of a camel's pose, you can follow me, or you can stay with that modification where you keep your hands on your glutes or your low back. So when you're ready, ripple up and out of your child's pose. You're going to come on up to your knees. You're going to put your hands onto your glutes, squeeze and press forward, or reach with your left hand for your left heel, reach for your right hand, reach for your right heel with your right hand, squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward, throw your head back, draw your belly in. This is camel. Squeeze those glutes, press forward. Make sure your glutes and your core are engaged. You're lifting your chin. If it's too much, you can come out early or you can stay in the modification. Otherwise, breathe here. When you're ready to come out, take one hand to your glutes, other hand to your glutes. Sit your hips to your heels, stay tall for a second, let your spine return to neutral, and then round forward into child's pose. Okay, take nice big deep breaths here. So camel pose is a huge opening for the spine. If it felt like too much, that's okay. You can always, instead of doing your full back bend, you can leave that out and just do your bridge back bend. All right, from here, guys, walk your hands to the left side of your mat into a side bend child's pose. Breathe deeply. And then walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Just side bending in the opposite direction, breathing nice and deep. When you're ready, you can walk your hands back through center and then peel your way up to kneeling. From here, we're gonna swing our legs out in front of us. Shuffle forward on your mat so you've got enough room behind you. Inhale, sit tall, and exhale, belly to spine. Slowly, slowly roll your way down to your back. Beautiful, prepping for our full back bend now. When you're ready, guys, you can again, remember, take that bridge back bend if you need to modify. Otherwise, you're gonna take your hands behind your shoulders, fingertips pointed into your shoulders, press into your hands, press into your feet, belly in, and you're gonna lift up to a back bend, okay? As far as you're comfortable. So really push into the hands, push into the heels, squeeze your glutes, draw your belly in, hold it here, breathing. Remember that if at any point you need to come out early, tuck your chin to your chest and slowly bend the arms to lower, otherwise stay. If you want to make it more intense, shuffle your feet in closer and come up onto your tippy toes. Really squeeze and press your glutes up. Right, hold and breathe, don't forget to breathe. Then lower your heels, walk them away, tuck your chin to your chest, lower your head, your upper back, mid back, and all the way down to your glutes until you're lying flat onto the mat. Beautiful, take a second, hug knees into chest, rock side to side, massage out the low back. If you need to hold in stillness, you can also hold in stillness if that felt like a lot. Just giving the body a moment. Great, and then take your feet nice and wide. You're gonna let your knees fall in, so internally rotating at the hip, and then windshield wipe. So one knee in and one knee out, just alternating, pointing the knees in opposite directions. Okay, nice big deep breaths. Breathing deeply. If you want to hold in stillness, you can. And then again, hug knees in, give yourself a little rock up to seated. Coming to sit cross-legged in the middle of your mat now, guys. We're gonna finish with one big deep breath. Inhale, take your hands up and overhead, reach nice and tall, stretch the spine, and exhale, bring your hands down. You are all done. Well done for completing that. I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye.